race control once again, because we're going to have the cars out. Gary will be talking about them in just a moment when this race is over. Now, that's going to be over in 5 laps time. What we got? We've got a green flag at the back. We've got a red flag disappearing at the front. So here we go then. Who's going to get the hook up? The lights red. They usually go out quite quickly. They have once again. Is the pole position going to get away well? Oh yeah, absolutely straight. It's pretty much as they were from the start. They're going to be looking for Jamison to make up some good places. He's going around the outside of the ball. That's always a brave move. Can usually pay a few dividends. I don't think he's made up too much time there.
Going a little bit slower in the big field. They're getting past quite a few people. I think they're up a bit of a gap, but I think that's pretty sure that's Wilkinson from Halliday making their way down towards you, Bradley. It certainly looks that way. I think Morgan Creek is up this position there on the right hand towards Island Bend for the first time. And that spotted that collateral bike as well. They can mention it quite a bit of work, but certainly saw it in the midfield. It said number 126, Ted Wilkinson, a strong qualifying, strong race from Halliday earlier on that RS 660 and he said that he was definitely must-be in this particular race. So the movement over there to Shell Oil, so we on the exit of Shell Oil's very talented right-hander down there starring in the circuit before running through Britain's Chicane over hilltop and into the braking zone now for his is number 122, your race leader Ted Wilkinson. Right, left, and then on the top again. George Halliday is there in second position. Then it is low number 4, and Moses Stone, James Burns up next. Michael Baxter, Rob Dalton, Jordan Hill,
Thanks very well.
there is Steve Shaw, and
The order as well. Everybody is there's only Alvin from the back of the Chris. Only Alvin has made up 8 positions. Excellent stuff. Andy, for those people who don't know Andy is a disabled rider. He's paralysed from the waist down. So he has to be held at the back of the grid by a couple of helpers, so no matter where he qualifies, he always has to start at the back. So he really likes the wet weather conditions, and he's had some remarkable results over the years. So over the line then, oh guess what, he's going to be Wilkinson leading comfortably, and by comfortably we are talking 3 seconds at the end of the first lap ahead of George Halliday. Logan Stone, I know Matt Weather will probably be listening at home, Matt, so you get excited because Logan leads James Fern, who loses a place on the opening lap there. Josh Harvey's made up quite a lot. I didn't see Josh on the notes there, I didn't pay enough attention to that, but he's moved up very well, and again, that is a man who's capable of going very quickly indeed. Morgan Creasy, Rob Saltmer is 5th of the Thunderbike Sport, but he's made up actually a couple of places. Vander's minutes round, got a little bit back there. Alex Jameson's made up 7 places. I thought he was a good 12 guys there. Hayden towards the order.
was balanced. The Hayden George lost 3 places there. So we need to see how that one will sell out. And there's got more switch going into the Lincoln. So something without there. 5 places. Chris makes up 4 places. Which makes up 5. No, 5th there. It makes up 5 as well. So something is changing. But out in front here is Ted Wilkinson, who I bet is probably back to you by now. It's amazing. On his way up to that play hill now. There's George Halliday and Logan Stone. A bit of a gap between Stone and Stone. There's George Harvey in third in fact. Michael Baxter home there. Morgan Creasy. Gilbert Baxter. Jordan Gilbert now ahead of Hayden. Ahead of Finn York. Nicholas Finn there as well. He's in top on the
and again still floating on the station is the triple 3 of Andy Houghton. Bringing up the rear of the field, Keith, just going back to me now, is the number 282 machine of Mark Russell, the man from Arundel on that P&O scaffolding machine, with the race leader back with you already. Yep, 47.850 for the opening 5th, and 2 seconds quicker than anybody else there for Wilkinson. Halliday comes across the line 4.8 seconds back, and it's Stone still leading third. In fact, he's comfortably leading third. We've got a 3 1/4 second gap there, so Logan Stone really hooking up nicely today. That's going to be the impressive result if he can stay there. I think he's won a race before, hasn't he, Logan? But nonetheless, he's got a regular top step visitor. Vander's third of the twins, then we've got Harvey, Saltmer, Creasy going back another couple of places, and making up 3 on that lap. Finish flying, he's nice and safe where he was. Something else
make up 2 places. Yeah, Steve Short, I thought when I heard you say that the kill was your hand short in the rain, that wasn't the way for it last time now. So, Peter's it's got 5 places there, and up there, places past, 2 places over all. Joe James and Chris goes past a couple of people as well. You know what I mean? So, sorry, go on, head up. as soon as she came now, and I'm just reading a message from Matt Shab actually. So Matt, I think he's saying earlier on. Yeah, he's just saying his next lap match on the podium. Really impressive indeed. Yeah, Matt, another one of my customers, Sportbike shop in Harley, with pretty much vendors off the street. Good to see him. Yeah, and Matt Weatherall confirmed me this year, so he'll be well pleased to be able to see something on GSL-Driving.com, looking extremely satisfied we are here. Quick question, mate. What Adam James to the top behind last time around? Whereabouts was he? Who's in front and who's behind?
Sorry, mate. Adam Jameson last time around. Who was in front of him? Oh, sorry. Adam Jameson. We've got Ben Brown in front of him, so he's on the twin. Doesn't count. He's got the Kilwoods behind him, actually, mate. The pair of the Kilwoods, obviously, they're separated by 1.7. No, they're not. Hang on. 0.9 of the sector separates the Kilwoods there. Oh, I think, sorry, mate. Third, I think he's being passed by Harvey. That's an important place, obviously, because they're third in the sport races. Certainly is. I can see the leading three now coming down Cascades on towards Island Bend. There goes Ted Wilkinson, looks over his left shoulder, and he'll see plenty of clear track between him and George Halliday. George Halliday in second ahead of Logan Stone. And it said there, George Harvey, your former Thunder One Ultra champion. Yeah, and a very good rider in his own right, so it was. And Dick is ahead, as you said there, on James looking further down the order. Adam Jameson making moves there. The flashing wheel.
Yeah, from the bike 500, but this time around he didn't fit the win on that field, did he? But Ed Wilkinson already over the top of Hilltop. It's towards the came down there. Here's George Halliday. That's a Daytona 660. So that's right, yes. Cylinder machine, 660 cc Triumph for George Halliday. There is Wilkinson leading the way on that Yamaha R6. That's leading the way to put the bike forward. There's Michael Van third, second and third, fourth. Rob Tolmer is fourth ahead of Morgan Dressing, Coach Spirit from next ahead of Adam Jameson. Jordan Kilworth, Seth Brown, Hayden Kilworth, and Hayden not finding a winner on Seth Brown. There is Dick Smith ahead of Levin, and Andy Levin there on that next right under. I think that'll make him the first lead, or the first of the S1 under. Okay, this is
Like sport machine, so I guess that's pretty eligible for both cars. What it is, that's all good. Okay, quick shout out to Rachel who's listening in San Francisco. There you go, we do have an international crowd. Told you we get listened to over the world. There is somebody in San Francisco listening to us who's just texted us and saying, yeah, indeed, Lee's got a lot of tyre sponsors. Right, Wilkinson from Halliday, from Stoners, the last lap lane's going out there, my friend. Bampton, Harvey, Fern, Solomar, Creasy, Jameson, Finnan, James Kilworth, Brown, Avery Kilworth. So, yeah, Jordan's different in class, all the Kilworth again. He likes this thing, he's rolled up, isn't he, mate? Absolutely. Oh, Jordan's really not getting on with that 20, another couple of lanes. One lead on the twin and
time for physics, transport, fine. Logan Stone looking good for a win. Underline Sport, his own personal friend and coach, who I don't think he's here at the moment, Matt Weatherall. Matt had some family issues, so he's had to go with some of his beloved help. Logan Stone finished 4th championship last year, picked up 2 wins, there we go. So he's not been open too many bottles of champagne. I'll tell you what, if he's back in this one, and it's getting darker and darker here, mate. Don't want to be the foreteller of evil, but I think we need to keep an eye on these windows very shortly. Hopefully we can get this race done up. Here's some fight for a chicken.
For a chicken flag, no quite made it. Yes, we do. Wilkinson lapping a few more people. Not quite getting lapped quite very yet there. Wilkinson out of it. So the flag goes out. To Halliday, who got him at the end there, mate. I think Wilkinson must have had a big problem. Thank you very much indeed, Gary. Sorry, I was watching the fight. Duke Wilkinson rolled right out of it. But it is in fact Halliday on the last lap there. For some reason, Wilkinson went a lot slow. Anyway, that doesn't really matter because that's a sprint race and neither of those guys are scoring points. But I don't know about Bampton, but it does mean that Stone does indeed take another win in Supertwin Sport and puts his marker down as a serious championship contender, because second place is Josh Harvey, and I think it might have been Josh who denied Matt Witherall a win at Stettin. Anyway, Matt remembers the details, no doubt if he was here, which he'd love to be, I know, because he'd like to be here, he'd tell us the story. Rob Salter ends up on the podium, so there you go, that's what you get for filling in your commentator sheet, you get a medal out of it, Rob, well done. He beats James Fern, ahead of Jordan Kilworth, 5th place to him. Morgan Creasy, that's Morgan's 3rd race, so he's got another 3 races today, that's an incredible effort from him. He finishes in 9th place. Adam Jameson, the championship leader and former champion, of course, by a single solitary point, losing out as well last year in the last race as well by only a couple of points. He finishes in 10th overall, 7th in class, ahead of Ben Brown, who is probably, I'm not quite sure where Bampton fits into the overall scheme of things actually, Bradley. That's the one I'm a bit unfamiliar with, so